Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you and welcome back to my kitchen. Listen, y'all, today I'm gonna throw down on a pepper and sausage dish that's just bursting with flavors. We're gonna put it all together and then we're gonna serve it over some long grain rice. Y'all stay with me. Okay, let's get started. Now, quickly, I want to run through all of the ingredients. And of course, if you missed something, they're in the description box below. So we're going to start out. I've got all three peppers, green, red, and yellow. I got a red onion. I've got about 2 cups of fresh spinach, some cherry tomatoes. Of course, we got to have sausage. I got some mushrooms here, salt and pepper, obviously, some olive oil, Worcestershire sauce, and I got some white rice wine vinegar that's gonna just add a tremendous amount of flavor to this dish. So the first thing we wanna do is I'm gonna move my spinach over, set my sausage to the side, take some of this stuff off my board. And I'm gonna heat the skillet, start my sausage from browning. All right, so I got my skillet all warmed up. First thing I wanna do is I'm going to slice my sausages because as soon as the skillet gets hot, we're gonna just brown these sausages. So I like to always kind of cut at an angle, just prettier, make some thicker, just like so. You wanna make sure that you get a quality sausage because this is the base of all your flavors. And if you go the cheap route, then it's gonna be reflective in your flavor. So as this kind of heats up a little bit, I can go ahead and just start with my peppers. Now, peppers to me just, they add so much flavor, but the key to this dish is how we slice them. We want thin slices, but we want them to have a little body to them. All right. So I just take all of these. I like to just go down the sides. That way the seeds and all of the inner cavity stays on there. I'm just gonna rake this off. Get a little of these seeds out. I really don't want the rib of the peppers in there. It's a little stemmy, okay? Set my onion to the side. We're gonna do that in a minute. Because we got quite a few. So what I'm gonna do, it looks like my skillet is getting hot. I'm just gonna throw these sausages in. Now I'm gonna monitor my heat because we got a lot of other ingredients we're gonna add. And I want these sausages to brown, but I don't really wanna just fry them. I just want them to kind of brown because they're gonna also saute with all of my other vegetables. So I wanna get nice little thin slices, not too thin. You can do them however you like, but I like a little crunch in my pepper. Take this little rib out here. And I have to tell y'all, this is a very quick dish. Doesn't take long at all. Something you can kind of throw together when you come home. Also, you know, everybody's got their own way of slicing. I like to slice with the skin side down because that knife really hits and just gives me even slices. Also, like I always tell you guys, always make sure you have a really sharp knife. I ran mine across my deal just before we started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip these sausages just like so. Make sure that we're browning both sides of them. Finish up with my peppers, slice my onion, and by then the sausages ought to be brown and it'll be about time to start sauteing the rest of the vegetables. Stay tuned. Okay, as you can see, The sausages are browning great. Now, I told you I had some mushrooms, and I always say, even if the package says pre-rinse, always rinse them again. I always rinse mine again because I don't trust it, even with the spinach. If you buy bagged spinach or anything like that and it says rinse, I just rinse mine again because I just want to be extra safe. All right, so we're just gonna give these a nice little slice. I mean, this is like a great dish for guests over. You know, you get home and you want something a little healthy with a lot of vegetables. It's also great, and you'd be surprised. Your kids might even enjoy it. So these look great. As you can see, I didn't want to overcook them. I just wanted to brown them. And so now, I'm gonna go right in with my mushrooms. Now I'm doing my mushrooms first because I want a little extra cook on them. So we're just gonna toss those in. Let them get all that sausagey flavor in them. Turn it up just a little bit now because we're adding and what I'm trying to create, I want my mushrooms to become soft and just start to turn a little bit of the brown color, as you can see. Let those sit there for just another second. Okay, so these are looking perfect. Now what we're gonna do is add the rest of our vegetables. I might have a little too many. We'll just see. What I do love about this is all the amazing colors. Red, green, yellow, perfect. Then we're gonna take our sliced onions, my red onions, and go in with those. And as usual, I'll add some more as they cook down if I need them. As usual, we're gonna come with some salt to just season our vegetables, and pepper. And as you notice, I really didn't use like a season all or some type of more seasoning, because that's why I say the sausages are so, you get your quality sausage. They packed with so many great flavors. Now what you want to do is really turn this and make sure that your vegetables are getting to the bottom until they become soft once again and fragrant. Okay? So just kind of toss it around and make sure these peppers are getting to the heat at the bottom. We're gonna let those cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. All right. Oil has kind of diminished a little bit from the sausage, and I used a pork kielbasa sausage, but if you use beef, so I'm gonna add a little olive oil to the pan just to help soften the veggies. But if you're using turkey sausage, then I would recommend as soon as you put your vegetables in, add your olive oil. And as you can see, they're starting to soften up beautifully. Nothing is sticking because I'm constantly stirring it. All right, so while these finish up, I'm gonna turn it down because I'm very conscientious about not overcooking it and overburning my veggies or any of that kind of stuff. So you constantly want to turn it because you want these vegetables to get in the bottom of the pot. So got it down. While they are finishing up, then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and just, well, I had my knife here. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of slice my cherry tomatoes in half moons. Okay, just like that. This is another reason why you really need a sharp knife, because when you have a sharp knife, it cuts straight through your tomatoes. As you notice, there's no real juice on my board, which means that all the flavor of the tomatoes is staying right in. All right, so these look great, perfect. So now we're gonna add our liquid. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add roughly about 4 ounces of our white rice wine vinegar. Just waking it up, y'all. It's waking it up. Then we're gonna come back with some of our Worcestershire sauce. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells amazing now. Just a couple of little dabs of Worcestershire sauce. Don't y'all start talking to me about what Patty's Worcestershire sauce and all of that. I say it how I want to say it. All right. So now you see the vegetables. They're so soft. They're perfect. And this is one of those dishes where you're constantly adjusting your heat. So now I'm going to dump in, and I save my tomatoes for last because they are, it doesn't take long with them. And you don't want to overcook the tomatoes. You just want them to kind of work in. And, oh, I wish y'all could smell this. Doesn't that look delicious? Beautiful color. Then I'm just going to add me some spinach in. You can add as much as you like. You know, spinach is one of those vegetables, kind of like greens, that they really wilter down. So we're just going to work those in and fold everything else over the spinach. Just like that. You know, I said spinach really cooks down. You want to make sure that the spinach becomes bright green and kind of is incorporated in all of your sausage and vegetables. So now, I'm going to turn my heat completely off. Don't need it. The pot is hot enough to finish what it's doing. Doesn't that look delicious, y'all? I mean, just all nothing but goodness. And just like that, it hasn't taken us long at all. This dish is ready to be plated and served. So when I come back, I'm gonna have my rice. We're gonna plate this dish, and then we're gonna see what it tastes like. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, I'm back. I got my rice. You make sure you cook your rice just right, nice and fluffy. And so I'm just gonna line the bottom of my bowl with my rice. Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is I like to get a nice helping of all this deliciousness and great color and just come right across the top. Just like that. Make sure you're getting an equal portion of everything. Y'all, I can't wait to dig my fork into this. It's so delicious. A pretty healthy dish, something light. As you can see, as simple as that, we were able to put this dish together in no time. So it's something that you can do when you get home in the evening. Just before I dig in, I got some fresh Gouda cheese that's just gonna wake it up. So I'm just gonna add a little of this Gouda right across the top. Not much, but ain't nothing like sausage, cheese, and now we got some vegetables. And just like that, y'all, it is complete. I want to remind you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so that you'll know when I got new videos dropping. Leave your comments, because some of you guys leave comments and I'm always responding, and I so appreciate it. I'll leave you with that, because I'm getting ready to get a taste. Until next time, tell a friend to tell another friend what Pat Neely's got going on over here. Y'all take care. Let's dig in. Crunch. Taste the sausage, the rice, absolutely delicious.